Hello and welcome to a new episode of Homorazzi. Again, we have a special guest with us. Today it's Jim, finally someone shorter than me on the panel. Just kidding, I'm actually sitting on a booster seat. Jim, welcome to the panel.
Thank you, thank you.
So let's do a little bit of an update. Tell me what's been new with you.
I don't know, because I played a lot of video games. I finished the new Tomb Raider, it was great. That's about it.
Changing the world, one day at a time.
Hey.
Good for you,
And
Tommy.
Jim, what's new with you?
I kind of nerded out like Tommy this weekend. I didn't really do much. I'm pretty busy with the work that I do, so I'm pretty social. I do a lot of drag events. I run around. I work in film. I'm an actor, so my private time is very quiet.
Very special.
Usually, I don't have a lot of it, so.
Value it.
Well, I know what Adam's been up to. He's been doing some new kind of workout.
Philanthropy work?
No, a new workout. Tell us a little bit about
Oh,
that.
yeah, I'm doing that 7-minute workout thing. It was on like the New York Times, and it's this whole 7-minute workout that's super high impact for a short amount of time that equals like an hour and a half of running, so it doesn't fuck up your body, and you can do it with a chair.
You're such a sucker.
What? It was in the news. It was in like a fucking magazine, like
Such
a
a
health
sucker.
magazine. Like
Sucker.
That's all he has time for between all the partying and TV shows he has watched.
I do
7 minutes.
real things. I
Watch TV.
and went to some bear
Well, for
parties.
me, we both started soccer recently too. We had a bye last week, so we didn't get to play. I went bowling with my team and ripped my jeans, which kind of sucked.
So you bought 17 new outfits.
What did they see that he ripped his jeans?
I
Just
literally-
Slutty Patrick.
No, they ripped while I was bowling.
Yeah,
Perfect.
Sure they
Anyway,
did.
let's get on to some real gossip. Tommy, we're going to talk a little bit about the Billboard Awards that happened recently.
I didn't watch the Billboard Awards. I think they're really dumb. So I just watched a couple of clips afterwards. So the first one is Miguel's performance when he jumped across the crowd and then like caught 2 girls in his legs and smashed them.
Pretty
against-
much sat on it.
Essentially
Yeah.
killing them.
Yeah.
Did they die?
No, they're
No,
fine. They
okay.
interview
He
her
basically
afterwards.
hugged her afterwards.
That wasn't her. That was the wrong girl.
I think they put somebody else in.
Yeah, they shoved someone else in
Oh
there.
my god, that girl's like, she's dead now.
No, the
Okay.
two.
Bring
the
out
t-
another one.
Yeah, the 2 girls that got like
Pummeled.
pretty much like if you watch, they're like crying and like slink down, and then he just grabs this blonde chick. Because he's so stupid.
It was a bad jump. I thought it was a crowd dive.
I
Like,
feel like
assumed.
he would have been safe if I was standing in the front because he would have totally cleared
Not
up.
with your booster
Not with your
seat.
booster seat.
Yeah. No. First of all, my question was, who the fuck is Miguel? I have no idea who this is.
I don't know who that is.
He
He's
that
like,
song
he reminds me of a poor man's Bruno Mars.
Oh, I was gonna go Prince. It looked like a fucking Prince remake of some
Okay.
video from the 70s.
That's what those awards are sometimes, though. It's very pedestrian, and it's like the new kids, and it's like the new pop chart stuff, and it's like.
Well, it's Billboard, right? What do you expect?
Well, speaking of Bruno Mars, he was one of the nominees for the Milestone Award.
Okay,
He
we
didn't get
need
it.
to talk about this award.
Yes.
I feel like they make up awards just because.
Well, this is the first one ever for this.
No,
What
but
is it?
yeah, this is the first
Movement
ever
in-
milestone award, and the nominees are Taylor Swift, Justin Bieber, and Bruno Mars. These kids are 19. Milestone. Okay, so the winner was Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
Because it was a fan. Like I just
Yeah,
don't
it's a fan
get it.
vote.
It was a
There's-
fan
yeah,
vote.
I feel
Game changers, right? They're supposed to be game changers?
Yeah.
Is that right?
I don't know. I don't even know.
The
Probably.
game changer was him getting the shit booed out of him once he got his award.
I have to tell you, I'm so happy this happened.
Okay, before we get into that, let's take a quick look at what happened.
I'm 19 years old. I think I'm doing a pretty good job. I want to thank my manager, Scooter Braun. I want to thank my family at home. I want to thank my mother, my father. I want to thank Jesus Christ.
So first of all, he is so like it's not sunny. You could take off your
Those sunglasses were ridiculous.
and they were too small for him.
Oh my God.
So you could take those off. It's not sunny.
Oh, the outfit, man.
And then the outfit,
What
like
are
the
you
leather,
wearing?
and now he's got a tattoo. He is such like he's such a douche.
He's a douche. That's what I wrote in my notes. I'm
a
like,
douche.
dear, hey, I'm 19. I'm doing pretty well.
I'm doing pretty
Let's
well.
leave
I
this
should
to
be
this-
like
this
taken
bowl.
seriously as an
I'm
artist.
like, what are you? Oh God.
He's the worst. He's the worst person.
He's like 19. He still smells like pee. It's
Yeah.
like, come on, man.
That's
Yeah.
the thing.
No
People
way.
are just so sick of him. That's why he was booed. It's not because he says keep it about the music, but
Yeah, but he won the award. Like he got voted the most. Like, but as long as it isn't idle cheating votes, like the most people voted for him to win.
Well, the most people that don't matter voted for him because everyone that was there, like other artists and recorded people and stuff, were all booing him.
Well, Selena was in the front row. I'm sure she ate it up.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, actually, even another thing with him backstage, he saw Selena Gomez and like gave her a kiss on the cheek,
Yeah,
and then Taylor Swift made the face.
yeah.
It was awesome.
And then didn't Miley Cyrus like
When she
roll
was
her
like
eyes
Justin
when she-
Bieber and she rolled her eyes. Poor, like, I was gonna say poor Justin, but no, he's finally like getting
Yeah,
what he
his
deserves.
comeuppance.
Now, onto something a little bit more serious.
A lot more serious.
Yes.
Angelina's, I can never pronounce the surgery she had.
Double mastectomy.
Thank you.
Yes. You have nothing.
I mean, it's,
She was
it's
diagnosed
pretty-
with having mutated BRCA gene, which jacks up the percentage chance of them getting
like
cancer.
87%.
She was
she had.
86 from a typical like 5 or something.
Right.
Yeah, 86, 87 for breast cancer and 50% for ovarian cancer. Yeah, so she made the choice that she would get the mastectomy so that
She's down to 5% now as a chance.
Yeah.
And I mean, a lot of it's, we're not women, any of us, so we
Yeah.
don't usually face that specific one, but it's like, it's such a part of who you are as a woman, it's a huge thing, and it's a huge surgery. So it's like the whole, what's her face who came out saying she was doing antidepressants, postpartum stuff. Brooke Shields. Like, it's a really bold thing. A lot of women don't like talking about it.
Right.
And she did it, and she wrote, actually, I don't know if you read it, but
Yeah.
there's really nice opinion piece in
the New York Times?
Yeah. It was really beautiful, and like why she did it, and she can now tell her
And it
kids,
really
don't worry.
honored her mother and
Totally.
Who died from cancer.
It's not something that she's usually in the news for, right? And
Yeah.
and she doesn't normally write pieces and, express her personal opinion on things like this, but it was very personal to her and to her family because, she, like you said, her mother died at a young age, and so she had that same sort of feeling. She didn't want to have herself
kids.
die and leave her kids. So yeah, I mean, those are staggering statistics too. So I mean, I can understand why she did it. 50% for ovarian cancer is scary too, because that's one of those cancers that not many people survive.
Yeah.
Like if you get it, it's really tough. I know someone that died from it, and it's not a pretty thing. So yeah. So
Well, on that note.
well, on that note, we'll take a quick breather and we'll be right back. All right, welcome back. We're going to talk about music now, and first on the list is Beyonce, who just had one of her singles from her upcoming album,
Finally.
Grown Woman. Let's take a quick listen before we start talking about it.
I remember being young and self-brave. I knew what I needed. I was spending all my nights and days, laid back daydreaming. Look at me, I'm a big girl now. Said I'm gonna do something. Told the world I would paint this town. Now bitches, I run this.
Okay.
Pass.
Really?
No,
I think it's great.
it's the whole leaking thing to me. I'm just like, ugh.
It's whenever anything is leaked, it's not actually leaked.
And it's like she's been trucking around doing the same old thing for a while. I do like her, but let's try something new.
Okay. All right. I love it.
I was a
love
little
her.
bit surprised. I didn't know that the album was going to go in that direction, and that's not to say that the whole album will sound the same, but I love the whole tribal side of it, and it sounds good for summer, and it's
Yeah.
like one of those tracks that good to play at a party.
I just, like with almost everything we talk about, I'm waiting for a remix that I'll like. Like the originals never really get me for this pop stuff. So when it's redone in some way that I can dance to or just like not pay attention and enjoy, that'll be what I like.
I mean, I'm sure it's gonna be great. I'm excited to hear the rest of it, obviously.
Yeah.
And she's on tour right now, right? Beyonce's on tour.
This is how little
Really? Like
How much
really?
do you
She's
care?
on tour. Mrs. Carter tour?
It's
Are you asking or telling?
Both.
I don't think it started yet.
Yes, it has. She started it in Serbia
So
like
then
a few
none
months
of
ago.
her new music is on that tour?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, that tour's
So it's not really the
It's
tour
not,
then.
it's not the
Yet.
tour for the new album.
Oh, okay.
So
Sorry, sir.
Am I drunk? Like she's on tour, right? And she had
cares
to,
if she's in
she had to
Serbia right
cancel
now?
it. She had to cancel it in London because I think she's pregnant
Again?
again.
Oh, her surrogate's pregnant.
Right?
She needs to go
Okay.
home.
Okay, yeah.
but they're leaking her music.
They're leaking her music, yeah, because she has to stop her tour.
All right, and moving on to another diva, we have Jennifer Lopez, who just had a music video come out with Pitbull called Live It Up. Let's take a quick look at that and see what we think.
We can do anything we want. Live it up. So live it up, go. And we ain't stopping till we're done. Live it up. So live it up, go.
So before the three of us start,
Yeah, really.
this one has been huffing and puffing the second you said Jennifer Lopez. So why don't you tell us what you feel? What do you feel about Miss Lopez?
She gives me gas. She's just I don't know, it's the same old thing. It's like she went on American Idol, that kind of worked for her,
Yeah.
but not really. She's doing the same old thing. I'm happy that Pitbull's there because those white pants and that, there's a pistol packing.
He always has a boner. Have you
Like,
not seen
Yes.
whenever he performs? I always hashtag it on Twitter, Pitbull's boner. Always. It's so funny and extremely awkward.
Well, maybe it's because he's dancing with Jennifer Lopez.
Maybe it's because he stuffs.
Yeah. I didn't like
Tommy.
it. I think she looks really good. Donovan wrote an article about this saying, like, whatever she's using, give me some. Like, she looks 20. I realize that it's the magic of everything you do with TV.
The styling is really great.
Okay, well maybe I'm not like enough. The whole Black Swan craziness and that red dress, I don't know, Tina Turner thing she's trying to go for, crawling on the stage, and then the fat dancers that they have in this video. I don't know where they picked these from. I just assumed she wanted to look better by having these chunky guys and weird belly dancing girls with way too much going on down there. It was the ugliest dancers I've ever seen in a music video.
You are so...
And then the gay guy's crying in the background while she's performing. I just wanted to stab her in the eye.
I would cry in the background if she was performing in front of me. I
Would
live
you?
for her.
You would cry.
Maybe not.
But you know, like it's all stop motion, so it's so guided and so like it's totally touched.
Too
like,
choreographed.
It's just like
By her boyfriend, Casper.
Yeah, well,
I can't believe they're still together.
whatever.
That's
He's
surprising.
still 20-something. She'll
Yeah.
stay with him until he's 30.
Well, for me, it was one of those videos that actually made me like the song more because Jennifer.
How many songs? And the two of them. How many songs do the two of them have together now?
Seems like
Like
a
this is
lot.
like the 7th,
It's like
right?
an annual thing now.
Yeah, it is. It is. So.
I can't stand him. Do you like?
I mean, I don't really have that much of an opinion about him. I don't really like his
looks like a
music.
skis.
He looks like a skis, but
That's
then that's
why I like him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, different
like
types.
I can't hate him like I do.
But
Like
he's
he
short.
can. Like he's allowed to wear sunglasses inside, where Justin Bieber is not.
Is he?
He has really weird beady eyes, so he needs to cover them. But like, it's just funny. I mean, I don't know. Like he's just so.
I think he just bangs 20-year-olds like every day he's
I
not
don't
working,
think he
and that's his
does.
life. I guarantee
don't
you he
think.
does.
I think he's really awkward around girls, and he can't actually like. It's just really. I just.
I
have this
just
whole
think his
theory.
pants don't fit, and that's
Yeah.
why everything looks bigger than
Yeah.
it should be.
How short is he? Is he like Patrick? Or?
He's too short. Probably.
He's
Okay.
little.
5'4". Wow, that's rough.
And on that note, we'll take a quick break and we'll be right back to talk about movies.
This summer,
I'm not from this world.
Come on, you're with us now.
Colin Farrell,
Yeah, you're running out of branch there, buddy. I told you, I got this all worked out.
Josh Hutcherson,
What happened? You got shrunk?
Yes!
Seriously? It's been a weird day for everybody.
Amanda Seyfried,
This whole bird riding thing's new to me. Ow!
You're here for a reason. Sometimes the connections aren't clear, but they're always there.
Welcome back. Now we're talking about movies. You just saw the trailer for Epic. What did you guys think so far?
I'll go first. These are more Tommy's kind of movies, animation stuff, and a little more family oriented. But this trailer is so mature and like interesting, and the music's amazing, and like there's not stupid kids saying dumb little kids thing that adults wouldn't say. I just thought it was very translatable, and if I had kids, I would actually go to this one with them instead of handing them off to the au pair.
And Beyonce.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Which is, I'm just like, I'm curious as to why they named it Epic. I mean, I'm sure we'll find out, but yeah, that just to me is kind of a weird name for.
Well, I mean, you watch the trailer and you're like, well, this is pretty epic. And maybe
Yeah,
they're
but
just
why
like-
would you name a movie Epic?
That's like calling it amazing.
Well, I think you'll have to find out
Well,
once.
the long journey, or you know.
Right.
The trailer doesn't actually tell the story; it just more shows things. So I mean, I think we'll get a better understanding. It reminds me of a modern-day version of Fern Gully in a way. I don't know if you guys saw that movie. I love that movie. Yeah, I used to have the VHS. I mean, Adam used to have the VHS.
It's the Toy Story, or not Toy Story. It's the Ice Age guy. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, I think that's a good history. So.
Totally.
I mean, honestly, I won't go see it.
I will.
And I'll let you tell me how great it is.
It comes out on May 24th.
Yeah.
Next movie we're going to talk about also comes out that weekend, and that's The Fast and the Furious 6. Let's take a look at the trailer.
Last week, a team of highly coordinated drivers took down an entire military convoy.
You know, Rio was my last job.
Oh, I know you didn't do it. But you're gonna help me take down the team that did.
And that was their 6th trailer.
So I just wonder, do The Rock and Vin Diesel like argue about who's the worst actor, or
As long as they're kissing,
you show me them kissing in this, and I might watch this
first
movie.
one there.
Yeah.
So I mean, I have to be honest with you. I'm pretty. First of all, I was very shocked that Fast and the Furious got another sequel. Second of all, this trailer has almost 15 million views. Like on, like I just can't believe this is a thing.
Fucking Christ,
Like,
that's
and it's a
ridiculous.
successful thing.
Yeah.
Like they've had 6 movies now.
Yeah, do you know how many 20 to 40-year-old guys there are who are idiots? 15 million of them.
And
right
they
there.
love
That's your
these.
answer.
I mean, they're making money, and it's giving Paul Walker a job, thank God. And I mean, watching the trailer, I kind of want to see it.
It looks good.
Do
the
you?
stunts in the.
I don't know if I would spend money to see it, but I kind of would want to see it. And it made me like want to go back and
Watch
be
the other
like-
5?
Well, no, at least figure out what the plot was of the
There's
other
no plot.
No,
They're stealing
shiny
cars.
and-
Well, but didn't Michelle Rodriguez isn't she coming
supposed to be
back?
dead.
She's supposed to be
Yeah.
dead, right? So she's coming back from the dead.
Yes. Wow. Now I have to see it. Unless this is a zombie movie and it suddenly takes an interesting twist, it looks retarded. They're all like fucking James Bond super spies who have perfect shots, can do ninjutsu or whatever, and fucking jump out of a plane and land on a flower petal and be fine. It's ridiculous.
That's cool. Jim, what do you think?
That was amazing.
I preserved myself in what I was saying there, by the way, but not happy about it.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. I mean, whatever. It's the only one that's coming out recently that we could talk about that I put on the list. So moving on.
Yeah, I had a few others that you rejected, but anyway, move along.
We're gonna move on to Now You See Me. Let's take a look at the trailer.
Your bank was the distraction while they set up the real trick.
I was $140 million distraction.
Who doesn't love a good magic trick?
FBI! Hands where I can see him.
I don't think I heard you correctly. Did you say magicians robbed the bank?
All right, so what do you guys think?
I put this one on the list. I love magic stuff.
You wanted this one on for
2 weeks now.
A couple weeks now,
yeah. I like thrillers, I like mystery, and I like magic stuff, so it just combines it in a really cool way, and I'm totally looking forward to it. I'm worried it's gonna be like crap, and they have some pretty good
probably
names.
will be.
It's like that trailer that has all the good parts.
Yeah.
It looks great.
Yeah.
It looks really good and fun, but...
I feel like it's one of those movies
like
that
Ocean's 11 with magic tricks.
Well, that's what I hope. That it's like they get screwed, but they had a backup plan. They get screwed, and they had a backup plan, and it was all this the whole time. And you didn't realize it, and it's even smarter than you are. I don't think it's going to be that.
Morgan Freeman is awesome.
And Dave Franco's hot.
Yeah.
I did that on purpose. I did that on purpose.
They're not going to watch this and bring you up.
Yeah, I don't think you did that on purpose. I think you say that waiting for us to see what we're going to say.
It says he's hot right there. He wrote it down.
And I circled it.
Yeah.
With a star.
Slut.
All right, well, that one comes out May 31st. And let's move on to TV now. Adam, you had a new show that you want to talk to us about.
I do. It's called House of Cards. It's a Netflix original, and because I don't think too many people watch it, I think we should start off with a clip.
Get ready, Kathy. Things are about to move very quickly.
Okay. I'm ready.
Do you understand how you're to behave?
And if I don't play along?
We'll cleave you from the herd and watch you die in the wilderness.
You promised me it wouldn't be like this.
Welcome to Washington.
Okay, so this one has been going on for just one season. Like I said, it's this original on that whole fucking PVR station. And
PVR.
They have,
PBS?
whatever. PVR, it's like Netflix. You download and you watch it. You know what I'm saying.
Yes, okay.
You're just trying to fuck me up on this.
Maybe
Don't get me started.
Maybe a
No,
little
they
bit.
got great reviews on it. It's had 13 episodes. It just got renewed. It's based on the same name, a British show. So it's like the whole In the Thick of It turned into Veep kind of thing. Like they're redoing British shows that are doing well, and it's unbelievable. It's so dramatic. It's so smart. Kevin Spacey is this Southern guy with this crazy awesome accent, and Kate Mara from a million different shows that you probably can't think of right now.
Robin
But
Wright's in there too.
Robin Wright, she's
she's
such a bitch.
Deadly.
She's so good in it.
Yeah,
so
deadly.
you've seen it.
I've seen it. It's great. Like go. It's amazing.
So is it
It's wild.
anything similar to Political Animals?
Yeah, so Political Animals is like the dumber, more dramatic version of this. So people like that, if you like, read a book, you might enjoy this one.
Okay.
Yeah. It's 13 episodes. It's not that much of a commitment.
Weird. Like that was just the weirdest description you just gave of the difference between that and Political
Why are
Animals.
you trying to take me down today?
Because somebody needs to.
Oh my god.
Anyways, I'll watch it.
Will you?
No, probably.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Well, Big Jim says so. I'm gonna watch it.
All right, well, that season wrapped up. Anyway, we're going to talk about a reality show, and that is The X Factor. There's 2 new judges.
I could talk about this.
Yeah, go for it. I can't even say her name. I don't even know it.
Okay, so as we know, the rotating door of X Factor judges has hit again. Simon is on the panel again this season, as is Demi, who was great.
Someone
See,
we liked.
every episode we have to bring her up. It just always happens, right?
Yeah.
So everyone was wondering who the 2 new judges were going to be. So the first one is Kelly Rowland, who has been tested on X Factor in the UK. She did great.
The real one.
The real original one that people watch and that is actually good. She did great. And then, in a surprise twist of Latino fate, Paulina Rubio is the 4th judge.
Latino Fate, or the voice has Shakira, so we have to fake it?
Well, that's pretty much what it is. I think she's had a couple cute songs that I know of.
Do you?
Just one.
I went through her Wikipedia.
And
I'm
it
like,
was a big Hex Hector remix. It was fabulous.
Oh, okay.
But the thing I really enjoyed about this, about her being announced as a judge, is she is in so much debt. I know she's in she hasn't paid rent on her house in like a year, allegedly. She also owes a lot of money to the IRS, allegedly. Like, it's just really funny, and now she's finally got a paying gig. Paulina Rubio, while we don't know her,
she's done Spanish judging things
millions
before,
and millions
too.
and millions of people in the States do listen to her music.
All right, well, that's it for TV. We're going to take a quick break and be back with some gay news. Welcome back. Now we're going to talk about some good news. Gay marriage was just passed in Minnesota. It was the 12th state to...
Third in the year, 12 overall.
When this news broke, I am surprised that I was the first person to throw in a Drop Dead Gorgeous picture.
Yeah, I
to
forgot.
This.
Oh,
Nobody was. I was like,
what was the reference that you...
I don't even remember.
Just generic.
Really funny though.
So funny.
So funny. I'm so funny.
You'll have to tell me later.
I think I did the picture of her with like the United States on. I don't know. It was just something silly. But I was just so shocked that nobody. Anyways, let's talk about the real news.
Now, I read these stats about how the southern countries, they look at all the states, and each year, like 2.8% of the population changes towards a yes. So it's just a progression thing. The southern states, like, are at 0 or at like 0.001 for like that new gay guy who moved in, like
down
he
the
got
street.
a job and didn't want to. They think it's going to take forever for like the bottom 8, but who the fuck cares about them? They didn't ratify anti-slavery until like 95. So the top ones, the ones where we go, I'm glad that they're moving ahead step by step.
Yeah.
Well, you know, it's like in any election, right? It's like this, the Jesus land thing, you know, like in the middle is Jesus.
Bible bells.
Yeah.
Good luck with them.
Yeah.
All right, and the next thing we want to talk about is something a little bit funny, and Tommy really likes this song.
I don't think it's funny. I think it's actually kind of sexy.
Okay.
Actually, it's very sexy.
It's more sexy than funny. Okay, let's toss to RuPaul's new video. So it stars RuPaul and Lady Bunny. First of all, I don't know, is this the first time they've worked together?
I think so.
Like in a song?
In a song,
think it
yes,
is.
Well, in a song, yeah.
They've known each other forever.
Woodstock forever, and
yeah, but I think this is, so first of all, I'm surprised that this is the first time they've teamed up. They're great. I love redhead RuPaul. I think this is the best she's ever looked.
She's pretty fierce.
She looks great in that video. She's got these boots and this fierce little caftan, and she does high kicks, which is such a nice departure from like the videos that she does on Drag Race where she just stands there.
Well, the posy pose.
The posy pose. This one was great. She was
fair,
like dancing a bit.
The Oprah lens is on this one. It's a little smudged. It's
Well,
a little
her
bland.
life is like the Oprah lens.
You know, it's like the walkers need to, but to be fair, drag kind of goes like this, right? So those two have been
at the
dragging
top
it around for
forever.
a long time, and the
that,
fact that they look as well as they do, and that it is as fun as it is, and it's pretty
catchy.
It's
and
a
it's
little
sexy.
Here, get to the sexy. You haven't talked about this.
Okay, so we've got the male model, Miles Davis Moody, who is, I think that's his name. That's his
Miles
name,
Davis Moody.
Who is the hottest thing right now.
Really?
Oh, he was in Jennifer Hudson's music video. He was in this video called Dickmatized. He was in The Boy is a Bottom video. He was
Johnny
in,
McGovern.
like that's it. Yeah, Johnny McGovern. So essentially, he's like our hottest gay little thing right now.
He's little. That's my thing. He's a little tiny for me.
I love it.
Look his height. I mean, how big he is.
But he's so attractive.
He's cute. He's really cute.
He's
I love
totally
the intro
hot.
to the music
The
video.
TV screen is little.
Okay.
So you just expand.
Yeah.
His nipples are a little small.
Oh my God.
I'll say it. I know we're all thinking it. But I will say it.
Anyway, it's been fun. Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you, Jim.
Thanks, Big Jim. I love Big Jim.
All right, we'll see you guys next time.